Hi everybody, I'm Paxash, and welcome back to Paxash Plays Nekojishi. And apparently, after that weekend, Liao's new college life living with 3 big cat spirits pretty much began for real. I don't have, like, bumpers between things. I'm just jumping right back in. If that's not obvious by now, then I don't know what series you've been watching. Oh, I think I've done this already. Let me just skip this. Yeah, okay. So, buy it. Boop. Oh, this is so nice. I don't know why when I was testing this before, it wouldn't let me skip. Yeah. Should I ask Dad about my powers? Might as well ask. I don't remember if I did this or not, so I'm just gonna read it. Dad, was our family ever able to see the guardian tigers? I hesitate a little bit, but I figure that asking him directly is the best option. See the guardian tigers? I mean, can we see guardian tigers during divination? Has anyone in our family been able to see them before? Seeing guardian tigers during divination? What are you talking about? Divination is divination. How could someone see the guardian tigers? So the answer is no? It's a no. Why are you so interested in this all of a sudden? Have people been telling you things? Oh, no, I'm just curious. I mean, we've been a Jitong family for a long time. Maybe there's something more to the guardian tigers. Oh, well, you did remind me of something, though. When I was a boy, my grandfather, well, your great-grandfather, always said that he was watched upon by the guardian tigers. If it were true, he must have lived well, honest and kind. I had the weirdest inflection on that just now. I don't believe it anyway. Well, that isn't to say I don't believe in guardian tigers, though. I mean, surely the guardian tigers are busy. I highly doubt they would spend their time watching on us mortals. Your great-grandfather used to use stories like that to keep kids in line anyway. Modern people aren't as dogmatic as he was. I'm actually pretty sure I've done this before, but oh well. Feel free to skip it. But don't you tell that to anyone else, otherwise people might start thinking about us as a bunch of swindlers. We may be Jitong of the Guardian Tigers, but that doesn't mean we can actually talk with them. Anyway, don't blab about this to people, understood? I got it. That's a good boy. And how's school? You keeping up your grades? I mean, I cheated on a quiz just a few days ago, but I don't think I should tell Dad that. It's been going alright. Life has been pretty good here, and dance club has been going well. Glad to hear it. Just don't spend all your life in the club. Focus on study, okay? Mm-hmm. So when will you be down home next? Not sure when I would have some time. It's almost Qingming. You have a break then, right? You should come back if you do. Okay, I'll see if I can. Alright, remember to come home sometime, and make sure to get enough sleep. Yeah, I'll make sure to sleep early tonight. That's good. Bye for now, son. Bye, Dad. I let out a sigh into the otherwise silent room. Are you alright, Liao? Did something happen to worry you? Dad said no one in my family has been able to see guardian tigers. Tiger nods, seemingly unsurprised by this. It has been too long since the last one. Hence why I said your ability is precious. But can I really see you? This could all just be my... If they don't exist, why can I see them in front of me? Just as soon as I start to get used to having them around, Dad's got me doubting myself all over again. Of course you can. Who else would you be talking to right now? There's nothing to be worried about. Seeing is believing. I cannot blame your dad or your grandfather. They cannot see us. Now, do you really believe I'm just some illusion of yours? Well, a little bit. Honestly, I am worried about it. Still, I didn't expect him to address it outright. It is pointless to worry. Proving that we are not illusions is simple. How so? I simply have to do something you cannot. My legs are getting stiff in my chair. Just updating everybody on me. For example, taking a book from your shelf and reading you a page. Surely you cannot remember it exactly. Still, I've read all of those already. There's a chance I could have just remembered the passage. Isn't there a better way you could prove your existence? Excellent point. There are several more options. How about you just open a website you've never seen before? You can close your eyes and I can read it to you. Simple. I'm certain that will work. If that does not convince you, I can do much more. I'm here too. He's right, Liao. What's there for you to worry about? Senpai. Well, I didn't catch everything you said on the phone, but it sounded serious. You okay, Liao? Did you catch a cold? Don't tell me it's so bad you're seeing things. No, I don't have a cold. People just don't start seeing things from colds. So you hit your head? Liao must have brain damage. Or might have brain damage, not must have. You're the one who hit their head. Come on, Senpai, stop messing with me. Liao, I don't understand why you're worrying so much. You can see us, that's the truth. Even if Likulao and the old man were your illusions, I'm a real person that everyone can see, and I'm standing right here. Senpai, you're human to everyone else, not a leopard cat. Come on, are you really this dense? Do you actually believe Yan Shuqi would just move in with you like this? You think he'd tell you stories about rejuvenating a temple in Miaoli? I'd be impressed if you made all this up. Well, you're right. Honestly, I don't care if this is something to do with your family. The only thing that matters is that you can see me now. Got it. It's alright, Liao. Just as I said, you're thinking too much about it. Are you feeling better now? I can't just change how I feel about it that quickly, but I do feel a little better. I should probably just stop stressing myself over it. Still, it's unreal to think that I can just see gods now. Hey, I thought I'd join in. Liao, I made you to see. I know, it's real. I didn't expect Leopard to be worried about me as well. Thanks, I'm alright. It was just a thought, nothing more. It's pretty obvious you were stressing over this. I was worried Liao might end up in an asylum. Pretty sure you mean psychologist, and even then, no way. Okay. Come on, you don't need to treat me like an idiot. Liao is not an idiot. Thanks. Right, Liao isn't an idiot. Why do I feel like you're the one making me out to be an idiot, Senpai? Must be those illusions of yours. Why do you gotta be a jackass after I went on a date with you? Come on, man. I pretend to be angry, pouting as I look away from them. However, regardless of their teasing, I know they care about me. Just knowing that kinda makes me feel warm inside. Okay, I really hope I hadn't done that before, but... Sigh. So it's Friday already, huh? Oh, Jesus Christ. Ow! What is it? What's wrong? Senpai jumped out of nowhere with intense determination, almost shocking the living daylights out of me. Yeah, let's go to the hot springs this weekend. The hot springs? Mm-hmm. Hasn't it been super cold recently? It's the perfect time to enjoy a nice warm hot spring. Oh, the hot spring scene. Okay, I just need to pause here. I feel like the hot spring scene is cursed. This is the third time I will be recording it. The first time my audio was just corrupted entirely. The second time was when all my footage disappeared. Hopefully third time's the charm, because the second this is done, I'm going to back up all of the footage so I don't lose it a third time. Anyway, hot springs. Soaking yourself in hot water, munching on some snacks. It's the best thing in winter. Now that you mention it, I've never been to a hot spring before. By the way, isn't that expensive? It's not cheap, but it's only the cost of like 1 or 2 dinners out at most. I'd totally do it like once a month. Wouldn't you agree? The price of 1 or 2 dinners. I already spent heaps on books and things this month. I don't think I've got any more money to squeeze out of my budget. Don't you want to go? Well, really, no. You only see it in anime. Wouldn't we be bathing with a bunch of strangers? And then a pretty girl shows up all of a sudden? Stop talking about anime plots. Besides, mixed-gender hot springs are super rare these days. Actually, they're usually separated by gender, though you can get public springs with have a bunch of strangers together. Ugh, my tongue didn't want to move to pronounce those words. I'm very slurry sometimes. That's no fun when we can enjoy a private bath with each other. Why? Oh my god. Why can't I read? Yeah, I just needed a drink. It's a small room with a big bath inside. It'd be all ours. I'd highly recommend it to you, freshman. Private bath? Oh, wouldn't that be even more expensive than the public baths? Well, yeah, but it's on me. You won't have to pay a cent. Really? But I don't want you to waste your money. I mean, it's only like 2 dinners out, like I said. Just don't think about it. Accept my generosity. Accept the opportunity. Yeah, but... what I really wanted to say was that's Yan Shuqi's money, not yours. Come on, I said it's okay. You're not going to disrespect your senpai, right? Alright, fine. Let's go for it. Yeah, it's a bit strange, but I couldn't refuse him. He really wants this. In what feels like barely a second, senpai is already on his phone looking up the hot spring for this weekend. And on to the hot springs. The next morning, we take off in a bus heading to the depths of the mountains. Eventually, we arrive at the old street village surrounding the hot springs. Thought I heard something in the background. Wow, there's a lot of people here. Is there a lot of people there? Do you think so? It doesn't appear vastly different from the main street back home. There are also no people there, in the ghost town. Many people. Oh, so you've never been here, Liao? Nope, I'm from the south, so I've never had a need to. Really? Well, this place is famous. You've been in Taipei for more than half a year now, and you haven't gone sightseeing at all? I have no money. Ah, you poor kid. Oh, sometimes Liao says things that make me feel like I actually am him. Poor kid from the south with no money. You don't need to call me kid, senpai. Obviously, I should clarify. I know the south of Hong Kong is not the same as the south of the United States. I forgot what country I'm from. That was weird. This is Hong Kong, right? Did I get this wrong? Did I get... Oh, I'm gonna feel bad now. I think it's Hong Kong, though. Well then, let me, your wonderful senpai, introduce this place to you. Now, where should we start? Alrighty, did you notice how we drove beside a creek on the way up here? Since there's heaps of natural hot springs here, a bunch of them are directly connected to that creek. So basically, the creek itself is warmed by the springs, though I've never had a chance to feel it personally. I've even heard there's a bunch of private baths nearby. Most of the houses behind these merchants here probably have them. You know, I wonder what came first, people finding the hot springs or people building the old street? Besides, I don't think it'd be a great idea just to go in the creek water. Some people do it because it's free, but it's probably not the best idea. Now then, enough with the boring stuff. Our destination is over there, let's go. Senpai hurries me along the street enthusiastically. The other two walk behind us. A lot of these wares seem quite familiar. I look around. Preserved plums, roasted corn, almond tea, mochi, and so on. See, this sounds like good food. It's pretty typical for a market street like the one from back at home. Though a few special things do catch my eyes. For example... Leopard sees something. There's some wild boar sausages. Leopard is currently staring at them. Yeah, that doesn't sound good to me. Liao, we should get this. Tiger is drawn towards the roast suckling pig, which has been prepared into tiny meat cubes right at the shop. Okay, that I might try. I have a thing with sausage. I think it's the casing that grosses me out. I don't know. But if just little cubes of roast suckling pig, I think I'd actually try that. No! See me stamping? I said no. Nah, we should wait to buy food until after our bath. I could do with a snack, but considering I have to eat whatever Tiger and Leopard want to, I suddenly feel super duper full again. Senpai's right, we might as well go to the hot spring first. Alright? Come on guys, let's get there already. Oh, sad Tiger. You'll get your food after, guys, God. Stop looking so sad. End up needing to push Tiger and Leopard to pry them away from the food and get them moving. Luckily there's heaps of people around and I don't stand out doing so, even if I am pushing midair. Hey, over here! Alright, so we're gonna do the hot spring scene on the next one. If I recall correctly, it's super awkward looking. So, that'll be the end of this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.